What if I told you that many arguments between men and women happen not because one person is wrong, but because they're speaking completely different emotional languages? Have you ever shared a problem and received advice when all you wanted was understanding? Or tried to help someone solve an issue only to be told you just don't get it? These situations happen every day in relationships, friendships, families, and even workplaces. Today's video isn't a summary of men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Instead, we're exploring 7 powerful lessons from the book that can help you understand people better, communicate more effectively, and build stronger relationships. Lesson 1. People often need understanding before solutions. One of the biggest mistakes many people make is assuming that every problem needs an immediate solution. Imagine someone says, "I've had such a stressful day." A common response is, "Why don't you just do this? Have you tried that? Here's what you should do." The intention is good. The person wants to help. But sometimes people aren't looking for solutions. They're looking for empathy. They're looking for someone to say, "That sounds difficult. I understand why you're frustrated. Tell me more." The lesson here is simple. Before offering advice, ask yourself, does this person need a solution right now, or do they need support? That small shift can dramatically improve your conversations. Lesson 2. Communication styles can be different. People often assume everyone communicates the way they do, but that's rarely true. Some people process emotions by talking. Others process emotions by thinking quietly. Some people want long conversations. Others prefer short, direct discussions. Problems begin when we judge different communication styles as wrong. Instead of thinking, "Why are they so quiet?" or "Why do they talk so much?" try thinking, "This is simply how they process things." Understanding different communication styles creates patience, and patience prevents unnecessary conflict. Lesson 3. Don't assume people can read your mind. One of the fastest ways to create disappointment is expecting people to know what you need without telling them. Many people think if they cared, they would know. But the truth is that even people who love us deeply aren't mind readers. If you need help, ask. If you need support, say it. If something bothers you, communicate it clearly. Clear communication feels uncomfortable for a few minutes. Unspoken expectations create frustration for months. The healthiest relationships are built on clarity, not guessing games. Lesson 4. Give people space when they need it. When someone becomes distant or quiet, many people immediately assume something is wrong. Sometimes that's true, but sometimes people simply need space. They need time to think, time to recharge, time to process emotions. Not every withdrawal is rejection. Not every quiet moment is a problem. Healthy relationships balance connection and independence. You can care about someone without constantly demanding their attention. Sometimes the most supportive thing you can do is give people room to breathe. Lesson 5. Appreciation is more powerful than criticism. Think about this. How often do people notice what others do wrong? And how often do they acknowledge what others do right? Most people are quick to criticize and slow to appreciate. Yet appreciation is one of the strongest motivators in human behavior. When people feel valued, they naturally want to contribute more. A simple, "Thank you, I appreciate that. That meant a lot to me," can strengthen relationships more than you realize. Never underestimate the power of genuine appreciation. What gets appreciated often gets repeated. Lesson 6. Small problems become big problems when ignored. Many relationships don't fall apart because of one major event. They weaken because of dozens of small issues that were never addressed. A misunderstanding here, a hurt feeling there, a disappointment left unspoken. Over time, these small moments pile up. That's why healthy communication isn't something you do only during crises. It's something you practice regularly. Address small concerns before they become major conflicts. The earlier you communicate, the easier it is to find solutions. Lesson 7. Differences are not defects. This may be the most important lesson from the entire book. People often view differences as flaws. If someone thinks differently, they're wrong. If someone reacts differently, they're difficult. If someone communicates differently, they're the problem. But differences don't automatically mean defects. Different perspectives can actually strengthen relationships. One person may be logical, another may be emotional. One may focus on details, another may focus on the bigger picture. Together, these differences create balance. The goal isn't to make everyone think the same way. The goal is to understand and respect those differences. When you stop trying to change people and start trying to understand them, relationships become much easier. Conclusion. So let's quickly recap the 7 lessons. Understanding often comes before solutions. People communicate in different ways. Never expect mind reading. Communicate clearly. Respect the need for personal space. Appreciation is more powerful than criticism. Address small issues before they become big ones. Differences are not defects. At its core, this book teaches a simple but powerful idea. Many conflicts happen because people misunderstand each other's needs, intentions, and communication styles. The more we understand others, the better our relationships become. And honestly, that's a lesson that applies far beyond romantic relationships. It applies to friendships, family, colleagues, and everyday life. If you enjoyed this video and found these lessons helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments which lesson resonated with you the most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.